your I was going to say your predecessor. This is only assuming that you win your seat, of course.
I lost by 2 votes last time. I'm making sure.
But Peter Coles, who was
yes,
who is the outgoing councillor for this area, he's quite well respected and well liked in the community for a couple of issues. Obviously, famously, he was on the Calderdale Planning Committee that rejected the Hebden Bridge, Garden Street.
Oh right, yes,
houses development. But the one I'm thinking of particularly with relevance to your ward was his support for curbside in their protracted battle against the
debacle.
Debacle with the French multinational CETA. Now, obviously, under European law, other organisations like CETA will always be able to bid for contracts that are of a certain amount of worth, and as are British companies able to bid in other countries within the European Union. But as far as that goes, not everybody has been happy with the way that CETA have been going about their work, and still a lot of people have been saying, well, we'd quite like curbside back. Now I know that's probably quite a bit of a difficult operation, and there would be a number of hurdles to quite large hurdles to overcome before that was ever possible. But is CETA's contract up for revision? Are you if there was a Liberal majority on the council, would that be something that would be that you'd be keen to look at?
Well, certainly contracts always come up for review. I don't know the ins and outs of how long the contract with CETA is for, but I think at the end of that period, I think you have to take a long, hard look at the contracts and how they've been performing, and where are the better options. I mean, you can reopen the tendering process again to start for the next period. I mean, nothing will be fixed in stone. I'd love to see curbside back, because I think there's lots of things that CETA were unable to do that curbside did, and because they were a community group, they were a lot more flexible in the types of products they take and what could be recycled through them.
They collected batteries, which I think don't think.
Well, absolutely, that's it.
One that jumps to my mind.
And the other thing was scrap metal, which was because at the moment you're limited to cans, and they have to be particular shapes of cans, and they're a bit picky about things like Chinese meal containers as well, which is, I'm not particularly happy. Maybe CETA will sort of revise these things as they go, which, well, that's up to them. But I think at the end of the day, you've got to look at the contracts and the end and see whether or not you're getting value for money, but not just value for money, actually, an overall best value.
True. So if you win your vote on May the 6th and get elected to the council, if you were to pick one thing that you would like to get stuck into and really personally make a difference on the council, what would that one thing be?
I mean, the regeneration side, I think it's broadening the scope of regeneration. What's going to happen probably in the next few years is going to be cutbacks within central government and region. And I think it's actually where local authorities actually have the benefit, is they're actually close to the people. So it's parish councils, they know what's going on close to hand, and actually so the regeneration, bringing more businesses, I think, into Calderdale, I think is very important, because there is a lot of, as you could say, improvements in terms of the street scene, etc., within Calderdale, which is happening through Yorkshire Forward and central government money. But we need to sort of be encouraging businesses to start investing within the area and bringing more jobs into the area, because that's part of the regeneration. It isn't just prettifying things; it's making people's lives better in terms of jobs and worth.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for coming down this morning, John.
No,
best of luck with your campaign.
Thank you very much.
And hopefully we'll see you on the council in just over a week's time.
Thank you very much. And Matilda slept through the entire thing. I was fearing she'd be awake. There she is. Fast asleep. Ready for a feed, I think.